Welcome to this Design Your Mind session for releasing anxiety and living joyfully in the present moment. We recommend you do not listen to this recording while you are driving or operating any machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and bring your full awareness to your own complete comfort. If you feel you may need support while releasing your anxiety, please listen to this recording while a person who can support you is present, such as a counselor or other professional that you trust. You are completely responsible and empowered for your own well-being, safety, and personal use of this recording. Now I'd like for you to recline or lie flat with your hands resting loosely and comfortably, and your feet and legs relaxed. Take some comfortable deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth as you listen to the sound of my voice. And the more you hear my voice, the deeper you will relax. And as your mind focuses on the sound of my voice, I would like you to release all the muscles in your body. And if you notice any tension anywhere in your body, just let it go. Breathing in relaxation, breathing out all the tension, and relaxing even deeper with each breath. As you begin to check those muscles, relaxing each and every one, just feel and experience heaviness in your eyelids. It's a comfortable, heavy feeling that begins to weigh your lids down. And all the while you are letting go of tension, listening to the sound of my voice, and concentrating on that heavy, comfortable feeling in and around your eyes. And as your eyes become heavier and more relaxed, so they begin blinking more and more, maybe feeling a little watery. And that's all right, because whenever you wish to close your eyes, you can do so, and allow them to remain closed as you continue listening to the sound of my voice. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, relaxing, settling, letting go. Now I want you to imagine that in front of you, on a shelf slightly above your line of vision, is an old-fashioned sand timer, the kind where you flip the end filled with sand up, and the sand falls slowly through the thin middle to the bottom space. This sand timer is made of glass and supported inside of a wooden frame. It stands on the shelf that is slightly above your line of vision. In the timer, the tiny grains of sand are golden, so small that many humans would find it difficult to notice each grain of sand until the timer is turned upside down and the sand trickles down into the container below. But because your awareness is expanded, your vision is crystal clear. You can see everything in minuscule detail, or if you choose to, you can see it as though from a distance, and you are an observer, perhaps watching yourself as you watch this sand timer. The top container takes exactly 3 minutes of real time to empty, but in this state of awareness, we can alter our concept of time, making it stretch out to eternity or go by in the blink of an eye. I don't know whether your time is going to be longer or shorter than 3 minutes, because this is your journey and no one else's. But I do know that when these 3 minutes are up, you will feel even more comfortable, even more relaxed, and even more aware than you have ever felt before. So imagine now turning the timer so that the top container has all the sand, and watch with your inner mind as it slowly trickles, a few grains at a time, slowly and effortlessly down and down. And the sun shines through an open window and sends its reflection onto the timer, making the glass sparkle and shine. And perhaps it reminds you of a time that you spent by the sea, watching the waves rolling gently back and forth. Your breath is comfortable, just like those waves, flowing gently in and gently out, back and forth, breathing ever so calmly, ever so easily, watching the waves and the spray of the sea in the distance. All the while, the sand is trickling down. A second goes by, 2 seconds, 3, and in your special place, it seems as though time can stand still, and the warmth of the sand beneath your bare feet makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel even more relaxed, more content. The sea in front of you is the most perfect shade of blue, with hints of turquoise and green, and you notice that the timer also reflects those colors as the sand trickles down, little by little, a few grains at a time, easily, effortless, slow, and comfortable. And as you stand here in your perfect place, watching the sea and feeling the texture of that soft, warm sand, you are aware of the sun shining down on your body, bathing your body in a golden glow, warming your shoulders, your back, your arms and your legs, soothing and calming you gently all over. The sand continues to trickle down and down as the seconds tick by, and you can double your relaxation with each and every breath that you take as you enjoy this perfect place. It is so quiet, relaxing, and peaceful. Looking to your left, you notice the sands stretch back beyond your line of vision. They seem to go on and on and on, and you somehow sense that this is your past. There are footsteps in the sand, and you know that these are the steps that you have taken along your way. If some of those steps are deeper than others, it is because you were weighed down at the time, weighed down with the baggage you were carrying. To your right is the future, and the sands of time are infinitely long, seeming to go on forever. Notice how the sands of your future are yet untrodden. You have yet to experience the opportunities that are opening for you, and there is a sense of anticipation and wonder. You are here in the present, with your feet resting firmly on the ground, breathing gently and evenly in and out, feeling the warmth of the sun on your body, while watching the waves, and you are aware of the sand trickling down. The last few grains of the sand are going down and down and down as the top container of your timer begins to empty, and the suggestions you hear will go 10 times deeper into your wonderful, wide, subconscious mind who holds all that you know, all that you are, and all that you are yet to be. So count those last few grains of sand with me as you go deeper and deeper into gentle, hypnotic rest. 10, you are going further and further down inside your own awareness. 9, you are relaxing more and more. 8, you feel more comfortable and so much more optimistic than you have felt in a long, long time. 7, the waves in the sea have washed away all that tension and stress. 6, you are going deeper and deeper and also expanding out into greater awareness. 5, you are drifting down further with each grain of sand. 4, the container at the top of the timer is almost empty, and your mind can be empty of worries and cares, relaxing even deeper. 3, the container at the bottom of your timer is filling up, and you will find that your mind can fill up with new ideas, new ways of thinking and feeling that will benefit you on your journey into the unknown. 2, relax deeper still and fully enjoy this wonderful state of being. 1, your mind is now open and receptive to the suggestions that it is about to hear. And 0, you are now in the deepest level that is possible for you to go at this time. And here in this lovely, peaceful state, your mind and your subconscious mind is open and connected and willing to help you, because that's its job, to help you enjoy life and help you get what makes you happy. And that's all we're going to do today, is communicate very clearly what you want and what will help you enjoy life more and what will make you deeply happy and peaceful and content. Because the mind and subconscious just need to know exactly what you want. So we're going to tell it. Let's begin with the program your mind has that causes anxiety. Just tell your mind now, you can think it or even whisper it aloud, that the program it has about anxiety needs to be changed, that you're choosing a better program so that you can have peace and confidence and joy in any situation. And because you're in control, because you're the boss, your mind is listening and willing to do whatever you tell it to do. Because that's its job, and it does its job extremely well. In a moment, we're going to look at a few scenes in your life that are the source of your anxiety. We're asking your subconscious mind, the part of you that holds the memories of every second of your life, we're asking it to show you when these feelings that you interpret as anxiety first began and became a pattern or program. And when we do this, just go with the very first thing that pops in your mind. No matter how strange it might be, it is the right thing, the right memory, the right sensation, or the right knowing. And when I count down from 3 to 1, you'll just be there. You might know, hear, feel, and see the information that you need to understand when and why your anxiety feelings and program first began. 3, 2, 1. And you're there now, in the first scene. Notice what's going on. Is it daytime or nighttime? Are you inside or outside? About how old are you? You'll just know, see, hear, or feel it. It becomes very clear, very easy to see and know. Who else is there with you? What is happening? What emotions are you feeling in this scene? What is being said around you or to you? You are viewing it only as an observer. It has already happened, and you are here to gather the information. You will not re-experience it. We're only getting the information that you need in order to heal it and release it. And if any emotions arise as you review this scene, just let them come up and be felt because it's safe now. Welcome the feelings, breathe into them, and let them release. Let them come up. Feel them fully. And once felt, they'll just naturally and fully dissipate. You are safe and strong enough to release any emotions stuck in this scene. As you gather the information, you understand that this scene is in the past. It belongs in the past, and we are only reviewing it from here and now, where you are safe and loved, to understand the root of the feelings of anxiety. And now, notice anything else in this scene that's important for you to understand what this source point is of your anxiety. You understand now how it began and why you formed this particular program of feeling anxious. And you will remember everything you learned from this scene. And now, I want you to leave that scene, and let another scene begin to form. Your subconscious mind is bringing you to another time when the anxiety was formed. And this scene will be even easier to hear, see, and understand. 3, 2, 1, and you're there now. Fill in the details. Are you inside or outside? Is it daytime or night? About how old are you? Who else is there with you? And what is happening? It will become very clear, very easy to see, very easy to hear what is being said around you or to you. What emotions are you feeling in this scene? Allowing it to come up, breathing in, feeling, allowing it to flow and dissipate, because you are safe now to see this scene, to feel these feelings, and allow them to flow through. And now notice anything else in this scene that's important for you to understand your feelings of anxiety and how they were formed here. You understand now completely how this moment, this scene, contributed to feeling anxious in your present life. And you will remember everything you learned from this scene. Just like the first one, this scene will be easily remembered as you leave it and move to one more scene. And now your subconscious mind is bringing you to another time when this program of anxiety was formed, when something happened that caused you to form unhealthy programs that made you feel anxious. 3, 2, 1, and you're there now. What is happening? Is it daytime or night? Are you inside or out? About how old are you? Who else is there with you? What is happening? What emotions are you feeling in this scene? Notice what is being said around you or to you. Filling in the details. Noticing anything else about this scene that might be important for you to more fully understand where the anxiety program began. It becomes very easy and clear to see fully how in this moment this scene contributed to feeling anxious. And you will remember everything you learned from this scene. Just like the first two, this third scene will be easily remembered as you let it float back to where it belongs in time, in the past. So relaxing even deeper, letting your mind and body be at ease, knowing you are in full control. And now you have the information you needed to let go of the anxiety programs you've been experiencing. You understand why you feel anxious, where it started, and now you can easily change that if you want to. So imagine holding all three of those scenes in your left hand, bringing up the full programming your mind and body has that makes you feel anxious. Letting your mind fully see and understand why your body and mind generated the feelings of being anxious. That old program has taught you a few lessons, and you can just decide to integrate those lessons and let that program go. Let it dissolve. Because you can choose. You are sovereign in your field. You can choose to let it go, integrating fully the lessons it taught you, and dissolving the feelings and the sensations of being anxious. You are now feeling very comfortable and very relaxed, and your mind is open and receptive to suggestions that I give you. As you listen carefully to the sound of my voice, allowing the words to sink deep down into your subconscious mind, you begin to feel even more comfortable and even more relaxed. And you are listening to me today because you have decided that it is time to change your anxiety programming. You know that the time has come to release those old reactions and old feelings once and for all. You don't need them anymore. You realize the time has come to install a new and healthy program of feelings you like to experience. So now, as you recall the 3 scenes that formed your programming with anxiety, just flash to the first one and say very clearly, choose very clearly, I no longer need to feel anxiety or any other negative feelings from that scene because I'm no longer the same as I was then. I release that programming from my mind and body and every part of me now. And take a deep breath in and release the breath out. And imagine that part of the programming, along with all the habitual emotions, dissolving away. And now flash to the second scene and say very clearly, choose very clearly, I no longer need to feel anxiety or any other negative feelings from that scene because I'm no longer the same as I was then. I release that programming from my mind and body and every part of me now. And take a deep breath in and release the breath out. And imagine that part of the programming, along with all the habitual emotions, dissolving away from your body, dissolving away from your field, leaving it clean and clear and spacious and bright. And now flash to the third scene and say very clearly, choose very clearly, I no longer need to feel anxiety or any other negative feelings from that scene because I'm no longer the same as I was then. I release that programming from my mind and body and every part of me now. Take a deep breath in and release the breath out. And imagine that part of the programming, along with all the habitual emotions, dissolving away. And now say and choose very clearly, I release all other moments in my life that contributed to the programming of feeling anxious. I choose for that program to entirely dissolve now from my body and field. And take a deep breath in. As you release the breath out, imagine the entire program dissolving, leaving nothing behind but a beautiful, clear space. You now have complete control and can consciously decide for yourself how you want to respond and what you want to feel in any situation, with any thought, and with any feeling. You can now exercise your choice, your free will in every situation that comes along. So from this moment forward, your mind and body choose healthier feelings and responses for you. And this is the new program you now use as you move through life. You realize that you can choose to be confident, that you can know your boundaries and easily communicate them, that you can choose to feel content, at ease, and joyful and calm, no matter what is going on around you. In fact, you find that you don't need to feel anxious about anything because confidence, boundaries, contentedness, ease, and joy are always available for you to choose. And you can choose them again and again to be your best self and live your best life. Anxiety is now unfamiliar to your system. You don't need it anymore, and you don't want it anymore. Your mind and body reject anxiety, and so they don't generate it anymore. And from now on, you choose to be confident. You know and easily communicate your boundaries. You choose to feel content, at ease, peaceful, and joyful, no matter what is going on around you. And this new freedom makes you feel incredibly happy. It fulfills you and satisfies you and makes you healthier and happier in your mind, spirit, and body every moment of every day. The anxiety in others becomes really noticeable to you. And if any begins to arise in you, you will easily decide you don't need it. You will decide to send it away, and it will dissolve. Anxiety is now unfamiliar and strange, a feeling you no longer choose to generate. You choose instead to be confident. You choose instead to be calm. You know your boundaries and you easily communicate them. You choose to feel content and at ease no matter what is going on around you. And that's exactly what you do. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger each and every day. In fact, every time you even think about anxiety, you feel even more in complete control of that choice, and therefore able to choose something better, something calmer, something present. You say no to anxiety because you don't need it, you don't want it, so you certainly will not have it. And this is so because you have decided, you and your wonderful, powerful subconscious mind right now. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger with each day, each hour, and each moment that passes. And from now on, you choose to be confident, you easily communicate your boundaries, and you choose to feel content, at ease, and joyful no matter what is going on around you. You are fulfilled and excited about your life, getting healthier and happier every day. So now, if you've drifted off to sleep, you won't even hear the rest of this recording. You will just sleep a very deep and restorative sleep, waking with these suggestions, getting stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. If you need to continue your day, just follow my voice back to full awareness. I'm going to count to 10, and when I reach 10, you'll be back to full consciousness, feeling wonderful and refreshed all over, feeling wide awake and energized as you look forward to a future of greater health and happiness. 1, 2, you're coming back up now. 3, 4, coming up nicely, knowing you've made a big change in yourself. 5, 6, bringing the peace and love and power of your heart space back with you. 7, 8, you might begin to move around now, stretching, getting the blood flowing. 9, 10, you're now back fully aware in the present time and space, feeling wonderful and energized and positive and calm all over. And open your eyes, taking this new program of peace, calm, and joy into every moment of your day.